Live. Okay, we are live now. Okay, we are getting live now. Yeah, we are live. Hope you can hear me also.
Yeah, sure.
Good evening, everyone. It's the 6th of the celebration 18. Thank you very much for joining us. Today I have someone really amazing that we'll be speaking with, we'll be discussing with. He's a very good friend, and I usually call him my senior brother. And one amazing thing about us is we argue a lot. So today I have someone really amazing joining us. I'll read his profile first, and then we'll read the discussion. All right. So I'll share my screen now so we can read his profile. All right. It's still the celebration 18. Your host, Charles Ubrenawa, is my name. And like I said earlier on, I have someone really amazing that will be joining me today. His stage name is Shine Boy, and his name is Nomsu Agwazi. So Nomsu Agwazi, also known as Shine Boy rather, is a young singer and songwriter that hails from the southeastern part of Nigeria. He has an amazing fan base of over 25,000 people across various platforms, and he has produced and sung many songs that have been welcomed by lots of young people. Good evening, Nomsu, and thank you for joining us. How are you doing? Nomsu, can you hear me? I think you're muted.
Yeah, can you hear me? Good evening. I'm doing very good.
How are you doing?
Very good. How are you doing, sir?
I'm very well. Awesome having you in here this evening.
Yeah.
To those of you joining us in Zoom, good evening. Thank you for joining us. To those guys joining us via YouTube, thank you also for joining us. It's going to be a really amazing session. This is the second live evolving session we'll be having in this series, and it's with someone really amazing, Nomsu Agwazi, also known as Shine Boy. Okay, so Nomsu, you're a musician and you're a young guy, a young guy. So tell us, how has it been for you so far? How has the journey been for you so far?
Yeah. Once again, it's good to be here. And just like every young artist, yeah, the journey I don't say is hard. The journey has been cool. A lot of obstacles, but keep on moving and keep on believing, and yes.
Right, that's amazing. The journey for you has been quite not easy. Let me put it that way. It hasn't been so easy, but your rising to stardom is simply as a result of your doggedness. Wow, that's really amazing. So, what are the challenges you faced so far? What are challenges you faced so far? You just said that journey isn't so easy. So there definitely would have been challenges that you faced along the way. What are those challenges?
Yeah, I'll just say challenges as my age has been one, because when you're young and you're doing this, yeah, there's a lot of pressure on you and you just have to keep moving. And I'll just say as it, well, I would say, let me say fund too. Funding is another thing that's been a challenge, because most time you need a lot of funds to keep pushing this stuff where you have to drop your audios, have to drop your videos. So I'll say funding has been a challenge too, but it's still moving.
Wow, that's amazing. So your age being a challenge, that's really amazing. It's I would agree with you there. You see, in this part of the world, it's like when someone is of a certain age range, whatever experts you try to cover, it's kind of limited because of that prejudice with regards to your age. And now
Yeah.
you mentioned funding being an issue. You're right about that. I agree with you that most musicians, most upcoming artists have always had issues of funding. So now these are challenges, and definitely there has to be solutions to those challenges. And we are talking about believing in yourself today. So have you made any push to to provide solutions to those challenges, or something like that?
Yeah, sure. And I'll say it could be a challenge, but it could make it a problem if you actually want it to be a problem. So,
Mm.
but most times these challenges are just things the world will just try to put on you. You are considering your age. Yeah. I don't really know how I'm gonna put it, but that's where the belief has to come in. Because these people feel this guy is really young for this. Is he going to be able to do this? So if you can put that belief in yourself that okay, I'm not going to think about my age. I'm small, but I'm very strong for this and I'm up for this. Yeah, and the funding part, sure, I'm work towards that. A lot of collaborations with other brands and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's amazing. You're a young guy, and I'm sure you're a very fine boy. So definitely there have been distractions along the way. There have been distractions, or how would you handle distractions when they come along? And what are those possible distractions that you have faced?
Oh, I'll say I'm a very focused person and I don't really uh I don't know, I cannot point out that this is a distraction because I'm focused. I know what I want and I know where I'm heading to, so I'm not going to let nothing be a distraction to me.
Hmm,
I just
that's amazing. Some soul knows what he wants, and he's not going to let nothing. I'm talking like a musician too. I'm not going to let nothing be a distraction to me. That's amazing. That's really, really amazing. That's amazing. Now, you've highlighted these distractions. Your journey to stardom. How do you handle the fame and all of that? The
Oh, I'm not famous yet. I don't think I'm famous yet because there's still a long way to go. Yeah, but with the little, I would say it still haven't been easy though to handle. But uh, I signed up for this, and I know it's going to be very fast. It's very going to be very. It's not. It might not be an easy journey, and yeah, sure, I'm prepared for whatever is going to come my way. So that's
Hmm,
just it.
that's amazing. That's really amazing. All right, so now we've dealt with the first part, the first phase of this discussion. It's amazing
Mm.
seeing the great efforts you're doing, and we want to now get into the topical part of this discussion. Remember, the topic of this discussion is believe in yourself, how to run a mighty vision from the scratch. One can, when seeing your life, one would say you are running a mighty vision because you are really young. And I've been privileged to watch some of your musical videos and listen to some of your songs. It's amazing. You have a very good fan base, a good fan base. Even though you call some of those fans, I remember discussing with you once in a while. You said some of those fans, like myself, are ghost fans, but you have a really good fan base. You have a really
Yeah.
good fan base. So now this is the big question. The big question. How now? How do you see yourself? Would you say where you are today is as a result of you believing in yourself and the zeal to run this mighty vision? You started running this mighty vision from a young age. So now, how have you been able to believe in yourself to get to this level, and how are you running this mighty vision from this young age?
Yeah. I would say to believe in yourself is just, that's not going to actually determine the whole success. To
Mm,
believe in yourself is just 50% of the journey. That's
mm,
just best thing you should do. Is just to believe you can do. If you don't believe, even if you are putting in works, you are putting in your everything, your passion, and there's no belief, it's just a waste.
mm.
So believing in yourself is just going to get you halfway there, and the rest you have to put in work. Believe in God too, and that's just it. That was a
Interesting.
thought.
Interesting. All
Yeah.
right. We usually hear lots of people talk about believing in themselves, especially these self-help speakers. You hear everyone saying, believe in yourself, you have to believe in yourself, believe in yourself. There are some people that believe in themselves. You'd agree with me there, right? That have, okay, seeing it as, I can do this thing, I know I can do it, and I'm ready to do it. But then there are certain challenges they face in life. There are certain challenges they would face. So what do you think, what are those challenges that any young person who wants to run this kind of vision that you're running would face to get to the point that you have gotten get on their journey to get to the point that you have gotten to?
So let me let you know, there's not going to be a success without challenges.
Hmm.
These challenges are going to prepare you for the better thing that's ahead of you. You
Right,
get me?
right.
Challenges are to prepare you for what's ahead. So um success is not going to just come. There are some things you just need to go through. I'm not going to say my own challenges might not be a
Hmm.
challenge to you. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I might not, I don't want to start pointing out stuff that when it gets to your own point, it might not be a challenge to you. But so there's not going to be success without those challenges. You just have
Hmm.
to prepare yourself, and that's just it. Those challenges, no matter how hard they get, no matter how strong they get, you just need to keep pushing.
Keep
Make sure
pushing.
you don't give up. Yeah, if you give up, you've missed everything. So those challenges are just preparing you for what's ahead of you.
What's
That's just,
ahead of you? Challenges prepare us for what is ahead of us. I agree with you there. I really agree with you there. Okay, so there are lots of youths out there. I mean, you're a young man, and the amazing things you're doing is, it's so wonderful seeing how far you've come, at this stage of your life. And there are lots of young people out there that want to be like you. You know that kind of that slang of I want to be like you when I grow up. So there are lots of people that
they
would
want
love to
to,
be like you. What?
I said, just like I want to be like you when I grow up.
So
Yes.
they want to be like you. They want to get to this stage that you've gotten to. But there are lots of hurdles on the way, lots of distractions. We've talked about distractions and how you handle them. Besides challenges, we have lots of young people that aren't focused. You mentioned something about yourself. You said you are really focused. So, what do you think are those possible distractions? I'd love you to highlight those distractions. You think lots of young people out there are having now, and how they can deal with these distractions?
I think the common distraction with young people that are chasing their career or whatever, I think the distraction is they most times they do forget that there are stages you need to go before you
Mm,
get to that top. You get me?
yeah,
So you just need to enjoy the process, enjoy every stage as you get to before you get to the top. You get me?
yeah.
If you are just you don't expect to just start today and see yourself at the top
Well,
already. Get me? So there are those stages. So don't get distracted. Don't let what you just started like recently and someone who has been doing it for 10 years, then you
mm,
start feeling like, oh, look at this person. No, don't, that's a distraction. Stay
mm.
focused. No, you know this it is a vision, it might be a dream, it's a passion. You know where you are heading to. So just keep staying focused, enjoy every of your process and trust your process. That's just it.
I love that. Enjoy every of your progress
Yep.
and
Yeah.
trust your process. I love that. I love that. That has stood out, for me in the course of this discussion. Now, you
Yeah.
said something. You start something today. You can't expect you that have started something today, to actualize to realize that dream tomorrow. Comparing
Yeah.
yourself, I started today, and then there's someone that has been in that same journey for about 10 years. We are in no
Yeah.
two ways same thing. We can't compare each other. So I think it's a problem many young people are dealing with nowadays. Frustration. I'm starting something now, and it's almost, it's looking like it's not going through. It's never going to come to limelight. You understand that kind
Yeah.
of thing? I don't know if you've had
Oh,
to deal with that. I don't know if you've had to deal with that in the past, but
yeah.
the majority of people that are listening to us, I know there's someone that is out there that is dealing with frustration at this point, that's on the verge of quitting. So what's your advice to them?
Yeah. Most times, you are going to get pressured. You
Hmm.
get most times you get pressured, and I will not say anybody's above that, because I myself too, most times I do get pressured, and I'll feel like, God, is this really it? Is this going to? But no, just like I said, just stay focused, and believe. You already have to believe, and these are just challenges, and pressure is even one of them, because even people that are not even supporting you most times, they are still trying to pressurize you. So you get that. So
Yeah.
so don't I don't know, nobody's above that, but most times if you get pressure, just remember there's always there's something ahead that is coming. Just always see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's
Mm.
just it.
See the light at the end of the tunnel. There's something ahead. So don't let pressure bring you down. Don't let frustration bring you down. You shouldn't be frustrated because there's a light definitely at the end of the tunnel. We are still talking about running the mighty vision from the scratch. In your own words, what would you describe a mighty vision as?
Hmm. I think vision is like a personal thing. Like I have my
Hmm.
own vision, you have yours.
Right.
Yeah. So if I'm going to describe it as a mighty vision, it depends on how I see my own vision.
Hmm.
Like if it is if, mine is a mighty one, though I don't know about you. so so
Mine is,
that's just
hmm. So that,
yeah,
that means the way you see a vision, just like our eyes, is subject to
yeah.
you.
To
It's
you,
subject.
yeah.
We have some individuals that can see that, like now sitting from here, can see really far, thousands of miles away. But then
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have some that are seated here and they can't see beyond a wall in front of them. There's
Yeah.
one particular part of the Bible that stands out so much to me. It's in Genesis when God told Abraham to come and stand, and God told him something. They said, as far as you can see, as far as you can see, I'll give to you. So I usually tell people that if Abraham had just seen an oak tree standing before him, that the way God works, he would have gotten just that to that point. But Abraham saw beyond that, and that's why today we are all part and parcel of that Abrahamic lesson. I agree with you that it's subject to you. So, guys, you need to see beyond yourself. That's what we're trying to say, right? And so, see beyond yourself. Okay, now let's talk about sustainability. 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 I've started now. It's easy to start for most people. And one of the high points of most people that start running a vision is the starting point. You start and you're so excited. Oh, I'm so happy I started this thing. In fact, in 3 months, I'll blow. you know, but it's not one thing to start, and it's another thing to sustain it. So, what would you say about sustainability?
Yeah.
So,
The
yeah.
Like they say, the journey of 1,000 miles begins a step. So you have to start. You have to start before you know if what's the challenges, what's the challenge, what's the whatever, what's ahead. You have to start first. So about the sustainability, I don't know, but just keep going. Just keep remember why you started. That's what I just want to say. Remember why you started. Why that should that should keep you going.
What should keep you going? Remember why you started. That means that for you to start anything, you have to have someone. The speaker yesterday, Tosin said something. Said clarity of purpose. So for you to start something, you need to know why you are starting that thing. So when you get along
Uh,
the road, that thing keeps on motivating you. So it's not like I just started now and tomorrow I'm downcast and I'm pulling
yeah.
out of the race. I agree with you. I really do agree with you there. It's still an amazing session, and we're still talking about vision from the scratch. Now, running a vision that outlives you is what many people dream of. It's what many people look out for. A vision, the kind of vision that when I run with it, even after my demise, it's still there. So, how do you think people can run such kind of visions, and mighty visions, and it outlives them? I think that's still similar to sustainability. But now let's hit it on outliving you, a vision that would outlive you.
Uh, it's there's the vision is one thing, the dream is one thing, the legacy is one thing. What you want to be remembered for, that's another thing too. So that's just it.
The vision is one thing, the legacy is
Yeah.
another thing. So, what do you want to be remembered?
What you want to be remembered for will determine how long, even after your demise, will determine how long your name will go, and that's just it.
All right, all right. I agree with you there. I agree with you there. Thank you very much, Mom. So it's an amazing session, and I would love us to wrap our own personal discussion so others can join in this conversation. I would ask you some quick questions. Now we are done with the second piece, and I would ask you some quick questions. So it's a surprise questions, and I know you love surprises. So
Mhm.
uh,
I
quick
don't
question.
like surprises.
You don't like surprises?
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's not a surprise that will take your blood pressure high. It's a surprise.
Better don't. Okay.
All right. So, what's your best food? Let's start with that.
Best food. If it's well prepared though, it's my best food. But I will say plantain. I eat that a lot.
Plantain.
Yeah.
Okay, plantain. What's your fashion style like? Your fashion sense, rather.
Uh what's it like?
Okay, okay.
What's it like?
What's your best brand? Let's be more direct.
My best brand. I'll say Gucci. Yeah.
That's interesting.
So I
Okay, so
pray.
what's your best
That's why
brand? Okay, I'm with you.
I said that's why Charles pay me money so I can buy more Gucci.
Okay, so what is
Yeah.
your best travel destination?
My best one?
Travel destination. If you are to travel
Oh,
abroad,
London.
London.
London. Yeah.
London. That means you're really calm person. London is quite calm and it's cool. Okay, so should we
Yeah.
take you on? Should we sponsor a trip for you to London now?
So I told you this before now.
Okay, we should take you. Should we make it this? Should we make it okay? Let's make it Christmas or next year summer vacation.
No, we can do it this December.
So December is too close. All right. What's your best car brand? I know you love cars.
uh, Let me say Tesla.
Yes,
That's like Benz was actually my favorite, but that's why.
All right.
Yeah.
And then finally, what makes you happy?
Uh, what makes me happy? Seeing people being happy, like happily, like listening to my music and you are happy. That actually makes me happy. That's actually what you the happiness I felt while recording it. So if I'm seeing you happy, listening to my music makes me happy too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I must comment on that. I've never spoken with Nomso and I won't laugh because he always laughs, he always smiles. So it's really wonderful seeing you. It's nice having you in during this conversation. I see we have quite a number of people joining us here via Zoom. Let's quickly give our audience here in Zoom an opportunity to say one or two things. I can see some praise joining us. Do you have any questions? So I want to say something. Okay, praise Barry. Okay, some praise saying something.
Okay,
All right. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, so I also have Barry here. Barry, would you like to say something?
good evening.
Oh, okay, so I'm pretty just still saying something.
Yeah, I don't know if I was saying something. I'm hearing a voice. So I couldn't help. Um, for the speaker today, seriously, I celebrate you, sir. Um, it's my first time seeing you actually, and for the way you spoke today, it was actually a great one. I was blessed, and it's good to know that okay, young people coming up actually know what they are doing and what they are into. So good to see you.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So you're thrilling everyone, though. You're thrilling everyone. You're
Thank
thrilling
you.
everyone. The way you normally thrill me. So and I will never have a discussion without arguing. Okay, Joe, would you want to say something? Okay, Barry. All right. I think we'll wrap it up here. Okay, Barry saying something. Barry, if you're speaking, you are muted. All right. I think we'll wrap it up here. It's an amazing session with you, so I really appreciate you for joining us in this wonderful session. It's short
Thank,
but really impactful. It's so amazing. Hey, you want
thank,
to say something?
thank you for having me. I had a nice time here too.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll wrap up now with the session. By God's grace, 9 p.m. this evening, we are going to be having really amazing worship, and an amazing worship team is going to be leading us. Royal worshipers will be joining us. Okay, I think Royal worshipers is even trying to join us this afternoon session. So Royal worshipers will be joining us at 4 p.m. They'll be leading us in worship, power-packed, undiluted worship. It's a Friday evening, and one of the best ways you can spend this Friday evening is by joining this worship session. Join 9 p.m. this evening. I repeat, Royal worshipers will be leading us in undiluted worship to the King of Glory. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us in this session. It's short but wonderful. Till 9 p.m., stay safe and stay happy. Bye for now.